Okay, so this is what you should roughly see when you open up 125, which incidentally, I have two online nutrition courses. So if ever you send me emails, if you could please identify that you're in 125, that would be really helpful. Okay, so you'll get announcements, which in this case right now it's talking about your textbook, and then you have my dogs, which may or may not stay there the whole time. So announcements will change. And then what else we have in the course? Here you have course information, which will give you an idea of what I'm actually going to review with you now. Then you have the syllabus and a course outline. Course outline is really not important. Course syllabus is what you really need to know. There's me. Here you have my office hours. I am on campus on Mondays and Fridays. I also can set up other times to meet with you if you need me to come in. Best way to get in touch with me actually is via email. Keep in mind, I check my email at least once a day. Mondays and Fridays, I'm actually at the computer a lot, so I'm checking it pretty regularly then typically. So if I'm only able to check it once during the day, I may have already checked it after or before you actually send an email, so it may take me a day to get back to you. Don't panic, please. Even if it's an assignment that's due, I can always adjust a due date if needed. So please don't panic. It's not that big of a deal. We can fix things. Week by week. Okay, so this is where you're going to spend most of your time. This is the first week. Let's go in here. So each week you're going to have read these, which is going to tell you what chapter we're covering. It's usually only one chapter. This week happens to have two because these chapters are introductory chapters, so there's not as much in them. Then you'll see PowerPoints and an outline for those whatever chapters are being covered. Do not consider these to be exhaustive of the information you need to glean from those chapters. So in other words, this isn't it, folks. You can't just look at these and not read the chapters and think you're done. Well, not if you want to pass. So what I would use these for is while you're reading the chapters, use these to take your notes on. So that'll give you good organization for your notes. Then you will have a quiz. Each quiz has 15 multiple choice questions based on the chapter information. It will give you 25 minutes to take the quiz, which is actually quite a bit of time. After that 25 minutes, it will auto submit so that you cannot go over. You will get one question at a time. So once that question has been answered and you've gone on, you can't go back. All of that is done in order to try and keep you from looking up answers. Your exams there are two of them. They're also online. They'll be given in the same way. Then your final is actually on campus. If you do not live anywhere near campus, accommodations can be made. Okay. Oh, here's your quiz. And then there's discussion board. Your discussion board is here. You have to go into a different spot. Here's your question. It usually relates to your iProfile quiz, which I'll discuss in a minute. Your discussion board post has to have educated content and actually contribute something original to the idea. So you have to answer the question posed, and it has to have at least 50 valuable words. That will get you about 8.5 points out of 10. I have been asked many times, why am I not getting 10 out of 10 points for discussion board? Well, that would mean that you're reaching perfection. Well, I don't reach perfection. Not many people do, and certainly not on a consistent basis. So about a B out of, yeah, that's about right. That's what most people are getting. I mean, average is actually a C. So if you want to approach a 10, what I would expect to see is additional cited information being added to your discussion boards. So now let's go back to week by week. See what else we have to do. Here's your Wiley Plus instructions. Let me show you how to get into this video, just because it's not necessarily, oh, this never does this for me. It's asking for my registration code. This is where you'd put your code that came with your textbook. I don't ever get asked for this because I'm the instructor, so it doesn't ever ask me for that. If I go out of student view, let me do this. Okay, I'm going out of student view. Now we're going back. Here we go. Okay, so now I went into that video. Then you click next. Then you see this where it says view this video?
This is my refrigerator.
There's the video.
Yes.
Okay, that's how you get to the video. Now, I'm going back. Let me show you something else here. After you complete this quiz, oh, you can't see it because of where I am. Never mind, I can't show you. There's a little button up here that says return to Blackboard. You need to hit that after you do your quizzes, but I can't show you. All right. Over here you'll also see something that says Diet Project. I'm not going to go into that yet. So you're not going to see that in your view because I have it blocked right now. You will see my grades. That's how you can see your grades. Please check your grades every couple of weeks. Make sure you have all grades where you should have grades so that I didn't overlook something, because accidents happen. Sometimes I don't see a discussion board post where there should be a grade posted for it. Okay? And I think that will get you started. All right. Thanks. I will talk to you soon.